Right, I want to watch this. These two games are 9 years apart. So what games? Batman Arkham Knight released in 2015 compared to Suicide. Was Arkham Knight the game that came out after Arkham Asylum? Chat, what were the games again? It was Arkham Asylum, then was it Arkham Knight? There was another Arkham game, but I forget the name of it.
My guy, Pyro, this is bad. You're gonna get fucking cooked in the next Slop Love video, L, or whichever one you put this stream in L. I mean, dude, that was fucking bad. Even for slop.
It was City. It was Arkham Asylum, then City, then Knight. Yeah, because Knight was the one where you got the car, right? Thank you, Zane, for the 14. Would I keep giving you money? No idea. Because obviously we played through the entirety of Kill the Justice League. I'll be honest, though. I think this video is a little bit dishonest because the game did not look this bad when I played it. He's definitely running it on like a PS5 or he's running it on... Does he... Yeah, he doesn't mention settings at all, which is a little bit dishonest. You think he'd say at least he was running it on like a console or... Because I remember playing the game and it didn't look... It didn't look as bad as that. But obviously, Arkham Knight is just... Look how stylized it is. I don't even think it's graphics anymore, bro. I just think it's stylization. That actually looks incredible.
Didn't have enough expensive cars.
I mean, that does look incredible, though. Like all the lights and the neon. Obviously, Arkham only took place at night. It's so weird. It's like, I remember when Crobecat did a video comparing like the Dead Rising games, and it's like, even though this would be better and it has more polygons, this looks better because it's just more stylized. And the lighting, I swear lighting is everything. There's a game that came out called Fear, like First Encounter Assault Recon.
How much for a dedicated feet cam?
How much for a dedicated feet cam? $1,000. So I remember when Crobecat did a video comparing like Dead Rising, and it's like, even though the one on the right has more polygons, the one on the left just looks like it's styled better.
Shout out to my darling who's making me sweep the floor while she watches the stream.
Thank you, Bork, for the 10. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, there was a game that came out called Fear, right? First Encounter Assault Recon. Now, that game, it looks like ass. It looks absolutely horrendous. But the lighting in that game is incredible, and it still holds up. So lighting is so important. But again, like, I really, like... Look at the details on the floor. I really do feel what this guy did is he bumped this game up to max settings, and then he's playing this game on the lowest settings. I feel it's very, very dishonest. Should we boot it up? Should we boot it up for a comparison? I might do that. I might do that right now, actually. I'm that petty. I'm going to boot up Arkham Suicide Squad just to compare. Because I got a feeling that what this guy's done is he's put everything on low settings to make the game look even worse. I'm not playing the game. Believe me, I'm not playing the game. I just want to go to a little bit of dirt on the street and see what it looks like. Because I could be wrong. The game might actually look that bad in comparison. But I got a feeling that he's bumped everything to low to make it look worse. Anti-cheat on single player? Yep, it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. Put it on max. I played the whole game on max.
It would be interesting seeing you draw.
I want to learn. Thank you, Red Hawk, for the 10. Yeah, let's... Signing into a service to play single player, by the way. Single player. Single player. Yeah, all I want to do is just find a little random bit of rubble. So that's in like an underpass. So yeah, that looks terrible. Nah, I got a feeling... I got a feeling they're being a little bit... I got a feeling they're being a little bit dishonest.
From 9 years ago stomp on me.
Harley from 9 years ago stomp on you. Play as Harley Quinn for full effect. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
A venue fit for ancient Greece. Watch thrilling tales of war and peace.
I'm trying to like compare here.
You don't want to be a pet or a sidekick, Harley, and you don't have to be.
Oh, right. Okay, so
Formed in your image.
there's no shadows. There's no shadows there. And there's shadows here. So I do think he's cranked it to low to make it look worse. There's shadows there. It still doesn't look great. It still doesn't look great. Like, you see, like, I'm casting a shadow and stuff. And all the individual little rocks here. I can't believe I'm doing this, though. Jesus Christ. But all the little rocks here, they're all actually casting their own shadow. So it does look better. I was going to say that until I saw the balloon spazzing out and then Deadshot just walking through this. Yep. Great game design. Yep. Great game design. Okay, I'm actually trying to defend this game and there goes the balloon into the stratosphere. All right. So I do think they're running it on low settings. They're being a bit dishonest. He's in the underground. There'd still be lights casting shadows, though.
All citizens arriving at Metropolis.
I can swing it!
Core industry.
Oh, he's playing on X bottom. That's why it looks like shit. Dude, when you upload a YouTube video, disable resample. Look at this. Disable your resample, little bro. All you do is right-click on the file and then disable resample. No wonder this footage is so blurry. That's like editing 101. I like that as well, how the footage here is silky clean, like sharp. But here, it's like a blurry piece of shit. Like that's not, I want to say, that's not motion blur, by the way. You can see like it's almost dithering a little bit. That's because when he edited this, yeah, you see how the images is like doubling here? That's not motion blur. He's got resample on, which is the thing that when you render out a video in a video editing software, it just makes the image look like shit. And I think he's intentionally done that to make this look worse. He's done like a lot of smaller, cheap tactics to make this game look worse.
You learn to draw. You'll be paying nothing for a commission since you're the one drawing compared to the B-Lace with his 50k. And you can make as many furry inflation as you want.
True. I will say though, like without a doubt, stylistically, Arkham City looks incredible. You really can't compete. To be fair, there is no day and night cycle though, but it looks phenomenal.
Also, I think Arkham Knight just has a lot of stylization in its graphics and lighting. Meanwhile, Suicide Squad just kind of looks like every other generic lighting engine. Doesn't look too terrible, just nothing impressive.
Arkham Knight has a lot of stylization in its graphics and lighting. Meanwhile, Suicide Squad just looks like every other Yeah, they definitely had very good art direction here. It's like Dishonored, right? You know how everyone shills Dishonored and they're like, oh my god, the art style, the game looks incredible. Like even playing it today, like the game still looks incredible. Its art direction is everything. There was a guy that did the art direction for Dishonored. I think his name was Victor Antonov. And he also did the art direction for Half-Life 2. So that's why those games are just like ageless.
No way, it's Spider-Man. Let's go, come on now.
Yeah, it looks so much better. It's almost, it's kind of sad though, because it is like watching, do you remember the pre-release footage of Watch Dogs and how like amazing that looked, and when the game dropped, it just looked nothing like that?
I always wanted a techie type when I was working. Some nerd in my ear telling me they were in the mainframe or whatever.
They'd breach the firewall. Yeah, then they get murked.
Okay, his gameplay sucks, by the way. He's just
Let
spamming
me
mouse
pick
one.
the dirt from under your toes nails with my teeth.
Okay, okay. I know we're going off graphics, but there is a lot more customization with combat in the Justice League game. Because Batman was literally just punch someone. Because I remember, like, it almost became a meme. When you tried to punch someone in the Batman game, Batman would connect the punch from like over half a mile away. To be fair though, like how good, even though the combat is much more basic in the Batman game, it's crazy how much more realistic and gritty it looks like. Like there's no health bar. There's no numbers appearing on the screen. All you basically have is like enemy alert status and a notification to let them know that you can do a finisher on them. And this is just like, numbers, health bar. Oh my god, XP when I kill them. I like how he's doing. He did like a bunch of varied attacks, like throwing batarangs and stuff. But on this, they're just doing the same attack over and over. Like, keep in mind, you can do a punch in that game. You can do like a charged attack. Like, okay, I'm not defending Justice League. I think it's a dog shit game. It really is. It's horrible, and it does not respect your time. But it's so obvious the guy that made this video was going in with an agenda to make the game look as bad as possible. It's like, let me get footage of like fighting 6 criminals at once in the Batman game, and then for comparison in the Justice League game, let me just show like a 1-to-1 encounter and only use one attack. Yeah, it's very dishonest. It's very dishonest. Like, I get it. People want to hate the Justice League game. I hate it. It sucks. But this is such a biased comparison, it's not even funny. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Like, you have Harley fighting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 people at once. You did not show a 1-to-1 encounter. What this guy could have done is actually show all the combat moves you can do as Harley, because then it'd be a fair comparison. And then you could realize, wait, the combat in the Suicide Squad game, it still actually isn't that good. Because I remember playing as King Shark, right? And I fully committed to him and never changed up my playstyle. And all I was doing, because some enemies are immune to bullet fire unless you break their shield. So all I was doing with every enemy was hitting them. They get forced up into the air, Devil May Cry style, and then gunning them down, doing it to the next one. Like, it was boring. I hated it. But like, at least show that. Show all the combat available, because it's such an unfair comparison. Because even then, like Batman Arkham, like, still wins. You also do, I want to point out, if he shows it in the video, I'll take it back. But he's showing a finisher that Harley can do here. And in the Justice League game, there's also finishers, but he doesn't seem to be showing them.
Hey Pyro, I also believe he is playing Arkham Knight on PC while playing Suicide Squad of Xbox.
Yeah, I was going to say, because the Arkham game looks really good. Like, he's got that on max settings. But I don't see any button prompts. But yeah, no, I agree. I definitely think he's capturing it on console just to make it look even more shitty. Because it did not look like this when I played it. It looks a lot better than this. This looks very washed out. I'll be honest, he might have even gone into like the visual settings and messed with the gamma and stuff to make it look worse.
Hey man, been a long time viewer since you were at like 20k subs and you're pretty much the only YouTuber I consistently watched. Despite it being nice to chuck coin at the dance monkey on stream, I wanted to do something nice as well.
Oh, damn. Thank you, Tessay, for the $100. Damn, thank you, man. Much appreciated. Means a lot. Thank you, man. Batman Arkham has aged gracefully. Oh no, he might actually be on there's a prompt there to glide with the A button. So he might actually, I think he is capturing this on Xbox. Still though, all I'm saying is I sunk 9 hours into that dog shit game. It did not look as bad as that. It looked very competent graphically.
Let me have your used shoes.
No, I'll give it the 10. But again, it's that simple case of like stylization and art direction always winning. Because the Suicide Squad game tried to be so many different games at once. Maybe he's playing with an Xbox controller. PC and he's using a controller. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it's a little bit dishonest, I think. He definitely went in there with a little bit of an agenda.